Hi, Jim Murphy, Elite Style Massage. So today I wanted to do a little video on sitting, or sitting correctly and efficiently. We do jobs that dictate we sit for many hours. Some of you sit for 8 hours, 9 hours a day in front of computer screens or driving. So sitting in the most efficient way possible to protect your spine is going to serve you well for many, many hours of sitting in front of your computers. So I wanted to just show you a few hints and tips of how you should be sitting to look after your spine, your back. If you was here with me now, I would get you to sit and I would correct you and do a little assessment on you. So see what you think of me sitting. So if I just sit in this chair normally, feels comfortable. Does that seem okay? Well, I would tell you that is not okay, because if you look at my lumbar, let me turn my side on for you so you can see. If you look at my lumbar, my lower part of my back, I'm allowing it to relax and push backwards that way. So if you look at what my lumbar's doing, I'm doing that with it and just allowing it to sink backwards into the chair. Not really the best efficient position for your spine. There's a natural curve that you need in your lumbar. So if you actually look at my back, I need to be like, if I'm sitting like this, I need to be like this. Now, if you're not used to sitting in this position, you'll feel like you're arching your back, which in essence you are. The natural curve that's there, you're not exaggerating it too much, but you probably will feel like you are when you first do this. So sit yourself so your back is in that nice arched position for your lumbar. It will change the position of your upper back also, because what you'll find is by just adjusting this, you can't help but adjust what happens in your mid and upper back. So you see my chest and my shoulders go backwards. So just getting into this position, or get into the habit of sitting in this position, you probably wouldn't want to sit like this all day, because sitting bolt upright like this, it will put pressure on your spine over a period of time of doing this. So if you're doing it for years, working in offices and stuff like that, eventually that could cause a bit of unnecessary pressure on the spine. So the ideal way to sit is, if you've got one of these nice ergonomic chairs that has the curve in it, they're perfect for putting your back in that proper position. Make sure your bum is back against the back of the chair and lean across the curve. That's all you need to do, because that puts your back in a nice natural arch. And what you want to be doing is lean back slightly, and if you've got a desk that you're working in front of, make sure you're in close to the desk. Make sure your keyboard is here or your mouse is here. Try not to be working across the desk or across like this, because as soon as you do this with your upper back and your neck, you change what happens with your lumbar, and vice versa. As soon as I do that with my lumbar, my upper back tends to round forward. This chair is probably a little bit too small for me, because it's allowing my legs to kind of come up like this. I probably want something that's a little bit higher, because as soon as I lift my legs up, that rounds my back. Now I'm 6'2", so most of you are not going to be as tall as me. So you can probably make sure that you've got your feet supported on a box or something if you need it. But as long as your feet are on the floor, shoulder width apart or thereabouts. And you want to make sure that your rib cage is above your pelvis. Don't be off to the side. You get some people sit on their ankles or sit on their legs and all that. You don't really want to be doing that, because it puts your pelvis and your lower back at a disadvantage. And over a period of time, you could get problems with that. So just making sure that you've got that natural curve in your lumbar is very important. The ergonomic chairs you've got, if you haven't got an ergonomic chair, get yourself a bolster or a rolled up towel or a cushion and just put it behind your lumbar so that it kind of forces your back into that arch. It also reminds you that that's how you should have your lumbar. Your nice comfy chairs in your cars, the one size fits all chairs, they're not really that great for supporting your lumbar. Even chairs with lumbar supports, they only support it to a certain degree. One size doesn't fit all, because we're all different shapes and sizes. So get a cushion, roll up a towel, get a bolster, put that behind your lumbar. When you sit on your nice comfy sofas at night and you relax and you chill and you just kind of sink into it, yeah, it's good, it's relaxing, but your lumbar is just, the whole time you're letting your lumbar push out that way. That's the kind of thing over time that can contribute to things like bulging discs. So just getting a cushion and just sticking that behind your lumbar when you sit down at night, you kind of get used to having your back in that natural arch. As soon as I drop my head forward, it just changes my whole posture, so you need to kind of remember to have that sort of arch in your lumbar, lean back slightly, try and work efficiently as often as you can. I know sometimes you steam into your work for many hours and it's hard to sort of stay in one position that might not feel that comfortable, but you will get used to it. Your core muscles will get used to working slightly differently by forcing yourself to work like this. Also, you should have your screen eye level, as you know, we all know that you should be working with your screen eye level, and not top of the screen, with center of the screen should be level with your eyes. As soon as you drop a screen or elevate a screen, it changes your posture in a way you don't really want for extended periods. So if you're working from a laptop at the moment, you should really be propping your laptop up on some boxes or a shelf or some cushions, whatever you can to get it eye level or as eye level as you can. And yes, you might be thinking, well, can't really type away with your fingers in the air. Get an external keyboard, connect it either wired or if it's Bluetooth or wireless, and then you can work with wherever you want with the keyboard, and you can still have the screen up higher. So that will serve you well for looking after your spine and your posture. So again, just a little video today to help you with that. Any specific queries or questions, you can message me. I'll just drop my email address in there for you. Hopefully that's been helpful, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.